Did you know that low-speed collisions can lead to a number of serious issues, such as spinal cord injuries? This might seem counterintuitive, but it's true. Often, when we think of whiplash, we envision high-speed crashes and dramatic impacts. However, research is showing that even collisions at lower speeds, even less than 10 miles per hour, can cause serious injuries, particularly to the spinal cord. This is especially relevant for individuals who have a condition known as cervical spinal stenosis. This degenerative condition is characterized by the narrowing of the spinal canal, which can lead to compression of the spinal cord. What's really surprising is that a significant number of adults over 60 may have this spinal cord compression, spinal stenosis, without even experiencing any symptoms. When people with this condition are involved in low-speed collisions, they may sustain spinal cord injuries with less force than those with healthy spines due to less space in their spinal canal. This might seem surprising, but the research behind it is quite fascinating. So why is it important that your healthcare provider know if you have cervical spinal stenosis? This narrowing can press on the spinal cord, leading to potential neurological dysfunction, such as pain and weakness, into the arms and hands, making life difficult for the injured victim. It's an unseen condition, often discovered after a thorough exam by the healthcare provider. Once there is sufficient enough exam findings, advanced imaging, such as magnetic resonance imaging or MRI scan, will be ordered to rule out a space-occupying lesion of the spinal canal to determine if a surgical consultation is required. So imagine this unseen condition being present during a low-speed collision. The impact, though seemingly minor, can have serious consequences for those with cervical spinal stenosis, causing not only pain and weakness, but can affect a person's ability to do things around the house, participate in activities with their family, or even work demands. Now let's explore how cervical spinal stenosis influences trauma from low-speed collisions. Why is this the case? Well, when the spinal canal narrows, it takes considerably less force to compress the spinal cord, potentially leading to neurological dysfunction of pain, muscle cramping, weakness, and other concerning symptoms. This reality underlines the importance of understanding a person's pre-existing health conditions when evaluating someone that has been involved in a motor vehicle crash. This susceptibility is particularly pertinent for those with a history of cervical spine injuries or individuals advancing in age. As you can see, the impact of a collision isn't just about speed, it's also about the individual's health condition and any underlying areas of weakness or degeneration. Recent research has shed more light on this issue. A study conducted by Haranathan and his team in 2023 delved into the correlation between cervical spinal stenosis and the risk of spinal cord injury during whiplash. Their findings are quite revealing. They discovered that spinal canal stress and strain could reach levels posing a risk of spinal cord injury, especially in individuals with spinal stenosis of 6 millimeters or less. Additionally, the research underscored that even impacts at low speeds, as minimal as 5.8 miles per hour, could trigger these injuries. This fact reiterates the potential danger of low-speed collisions, particularly for individuals living with cervical spinal stenosis, a condition that often goes unnoticed until an incident occurs. This research emphasizes the importance of recognizing the role of pre-existing conditions, like cervical spinal stenosis, in trauma assessments. So what does this mean for healthcare professionals and attorneys? Well, it's a game changer. Now more than ever, it's crucial for those involved in trauma care to understand the interplay between low-speed collisions, cervical spinal stenosis, and spinal cord injuries that can be produced. This understanding can lead to more thorough evaluations, especially when it comes to patients with predisposing factors like advanced age or previous cervical spine injuries. Also, for the attorney representing the case, being aware of the potential for additional injuries due to these predisposed factors will help more accurately represent their client's long-term needs. This could change the outcome of a verdict in a settlement significantly. In essence, the better we understand the link between low-speed collisions and predisposed health concerns like cervical spinal stenosis and its effects on spinal cord injury, the more comprehensive the care and legal representation we can provide to trauma patients.